Honestly, look, I'm a little numb right now. This is so crazy. The fans have been so amazing. Thank you so much for coming. And to be here tonight, celebrating our movie, celebrating our franchise, the culmination of 3 eras of cinema has been wonderful. So I'm delighted to be here and honored with the love and respect we're getting from the fans. This is a spectacle. This is a celebration of cinema. This is a film that spans 3 generations and 3 eras of cinema. To see it on the big screen is something to experience with your loved ones, with your friends. Just the sheer scale and the logistics of introducing the multiverse, bringing these villains back and continuing their storylines and making it all make sense, but also giving them a reason to be back, rather than just, oh, it's a cool idea. Juggling that has been incredibly difficult, something that Jon Watts has done so well. So I'm delighted to be here tonight and honored to share it with my friends and family. So I can't wait to see everyone. Of course we have fun with it. Look at these guys. We just love each other. Everyone is so friendly, everyone is so kind. We love these characters, we believe in these characters. Sony Studios and Marvel Studios are such wonderful places to work. They're so gracious, they're so kind to us. So you walk on set every day and it's the best day of your life. So to Sony and Marvel, I am forever grateful. To all the fans, I am forever grateful. And to Spider-Man, I am forever grateful. There you go.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Tom, can he get this up?
Thank you.
To see this kind of reaction, it's why you make these films. And this is a film that's trying to get people back in the cinema. And there's everything about that to celebrate, as we know, for reasons that we know. On top of which, I think it's a film that's at the top of its game. You leave it all on the floor in these films, none more so than Tom. I'm so proud of him as a friend and as a fellow actor. He's just, I sound old when I say this, but I have seen him growing up over a few years at least. You know, we worked together on other films as well as the Spider-Man thing. And just to see him from the first time he met me at Long Cross, really politely came up and said, oh, I'm a really big fan, Benedict. I'm Tom and I'm playing the new Spider-Man. I was like, wow, you're about 5. Wow. And he just, and I knew his work from Billy Elliot, but he just put on the spandex and ruled it. I mean, he's phenomenal. And it's not just how good he is in the end result, it's the atmosphere he creates on set. That's a joyous set to be on, thanks to him. It really is. And all the crew would testify to that. So, you know, it's not just me. And I think it's going to be a really good film. And he's a really fine actor. And amongst his gymnastics, and amongst everything he could throw in with comedy and timing and the technicalities of this film, which are vast, he brings heart and soul to it. He inhabits his emotional state as that character, which is a hard thing to do when you've got all the bells and whistles of this kind of film. He's brilliant. It's the icing on the cake. The real nourishment has to come in doing the job and earning this kind of, you know, excitement and anticipation.
Can't believe that we're here. It's all such, I feel like it was just yesterday we started filming, but now we're here and the fans are so excited, which is really, it's for them. I feel incredibly grateful to have shared this journey with everyone, and it's a very special time. Well, I feel like the heart of the movie is always Peter Parker, and his relationship with his family and his friends, the people that he cares about. I think that's always what we try to go back to and we try to remember, is that he's just a kid and he's just figuring it out. And even when you have moments of him just trying to go to college, you know, that reminds us that he is still only a high schooler, you know? It's just an immersive experience, you know. I know I love movies because it's escapism, it's a world that you can fall into, and in this one there's plenty of worlds to fall into. So yeah, it's just fully immersive and so exciting, and I hope everyone enjoys it as much as we did making it.
Can we see the front of the outfit?
Front! I'm really excited for people to see the movie. I'm going to see it tonight with everyone, and just excited for people to see it in the theater. I had a good time first time around, and just I feel like we're continuing something, revisiting something. It feels good. It feels good. I ain't dead yet. It's just nice to be back and see some old friends and see some new friends, and I really enjoyed working with Tom Holland. He's a real talent, and particularly some of the fighting we did together was really a lot of fun.
It feels so exciting, and it also feels kind of trippy because I haven't done anything like this in a couple years, and it's kind of nice to come back to it in a way. It's fun. This movie has to be seen on the big screen. This is like completely giant effects, giant emotion, lots of surprises. You want to be there also with other people so you can be like, ah, I didn't expect that, or oh my God, no.
We all have to basically go on an adventure to try and save his name, but then he does too much with trying to ask Doctor Strange for a spell. So it's all of us dealing with all of that stuff. I mean, it has everything. It has all the action, all the love, all the comedy, everything that you would want in a superhero movie, and more. I mean, it is such a blessing, and everyone's been amazing to me. So I've never asked for anything greater.
There was the 13-year-old kid in me that was collecting all 3 of the Spider-Man comics in a comic book store called Odyssey 7 in Manchester, and it's just a bizarre turn of events have led me through meeting Stan Lee, being in the MCU, playing a character Wong. It's quite, I don't know, sometimes, you know, the stuff of dreams, you know. So invest in comics.
It feels great, man. The fans are out there. See all the fans out there? What's up? We love you. All the fans are here, man. The energy is here, man. Spidey is here, man. Everyone's here, man. This is what it is all about, man. Big time movie premieres. This is what it's all about. To be on the red carpet, man, you know, and experience all these amazing people, amazing actors, man, who have put so much work into this movie, man, and it's going to be fabulous, man. There is nothing better than going to a movie theater and hearing that Dolby sound and the big scream of Spidey swinging across there, man, fighting villains, man. Laughter, fun, excitement. Isn't this what we all grew up on, man, which is the Marvel Universe, man, and we love it, man. It's bringing the comic books to life, and we want to get back in there, man, and enjoy it. And the popcorn ain't bad either, so let's throw that out there.
Peter Parker's out there. Everyone knows his identity. It's been revealed that Spider-Man is, in fact, a soon-to-be senior at Midtown High School, and so all of his plans for the future have suddenly been jeopardized by that. And this is a movie about him trying to deal with that and confronting his future and making some tough choices along the way. Everyone's been trapped at home for such a long time. I think people are ready to get out, and I hope this is the movie that everyone wants to get out and go see together.
You know, what's fun about this, and this crowd tonight and the people out there on the street screaming, which is amazing, is movies like this are meant to be seen with a crowd and with an audience, and there are a lot of surprises in this movie. Every Spider-Man movie, obviously, at the core is about the challenge that life throws at Peter Parker. And at the end of the last movie, Far From Home, we threw the biggest challenge he'd ever faced, which was his identity's reveal. And that really is the crux of the movie. He's heading into his senior year of high school with his friends. He wants to graduate. He wants to move on to the next stage of life, but his life has been blown up. Now, he happens to live in New York City, but in New York City of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So when something happens, maybe there's a way. He's been to space. He knows Avengers travel through time. Is there something that could be done? And he goes to see his friend Doctor Strange at the Sanctum Sanctorum, and hilarity ensues.
With the multiverse, anything could happen. You could travel through time and space. We got little tastes of it. I know it more as an audience member, but Kevin here, he's one of the architects of it.
Well, it's great, and talking about my 20 years at Marvel and being at this theater for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1 premiere many years ago, for all of that time, we've been building off of the mythology from the comics, 60, 70, 80 years of comic stories. We now have over 20 years of movie stories that we can also play with. The multiverse is an advantage to do that, and I think people will start to feel that tonight.
Tom Holland is just the most exceptional Spider-Man, and you're bringing him back together with MJ and Ned, which is to me just such an iconic, high school friendship. And now he's facing these amazing villains from like the history of the other Spider-Man movies and working with these incredible actors. I mean, you'd be happy to have one of them in your movie. They're all legends, so it's amazing to have 3. I think it's incredible to see Tom Holland's Peter Parker, face off against, the scariest villains from the Tobey Maguire universe movies and one of the scariest villains from the Mark Webb universe of movies. And, because Tom's Peter is so amazing, he's facing them all.
I think it's a convergence of hopefully lots of different things that they love from a lot of previous incarnations of these stories. And with obviously a new twist and with Tom at the center of it.
I think different people have a different entry point for Spider-Man. It could have been the comics when you were a kid. It could have been the first set of movies. It could have been the second set of movies. I think this film brings it all together. No matter what your entry point is, I think you're gonna love it, and there's gonna be something for you that you're really gonna grab onto, and maybe something you weren't ready for, didn't expect, and then you're gonna enjoy that even more.
The way we always start is by thinking, what is the next story to tell about Peter? And in the last movie, we unmasked him, and that gave us a big challenge. So you'll see what happens. He is the most famous person in the world. He doesn't want to be. It's not really working. He's trying to balance his life between being Spider-Man and Peter Parker, and everything starts to collide.
Blake, up top, Blake! Come on!
And turn right for you,
Everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
别忘了订阅我们的频道，打开小铃铛就不会错过任何精彩内容，随时上架。我们下回再见。